Hello everyone, I'm Anurag and this is second experiment in the Unix lab. So in this we are going to work on conditional statements in shell programming. So the first question is, write a shell script to find the greatest of three numbers. So I've written a program here. So initially what we are doing, we are reading three numbers into the program by the user. Then we are comparing each and every number with the other, each and every number with each other. Like for first case, first we have taken value of a and we have compared it with b, and we have also compared it with c, and if a is greater, the output will be displayed as it is greater. The same goes for the second number, which is stored in b, and if none of these two numbers are greater, that means automatically c will be greater and the output is displayed. Now let's run the program. So enter three numbers. So I'm putting three numbers: 32, 12, and 56. See, basically first two numbers were not greater than the third, so the third number is displayed. Moving on to the second question, it is write a shell script to find the grade for the given marks. So the question, sorry, needs to be yeah. So this is the program. First, what we are doing, first we are displaying the user the message. First we are displaying the user the message, then we are reading, m will contain the value which is the marks out of 100. So we will then compare it with the grade scale. If it is greater than 90, then we are going to display grade as O, and if it is greater than 80 and smaller than 90, then we are going to display S, and so on. And if the marks obtained is smaller than 40, then we are going to give it as reappearance. So let's move on to the working of this program. So marks are let's suppose I will be putting as 46, so the grade is P, and I will run this program once again. And if I got 12 out of 100, the grade is R. So it is. So moving on to the next part, which is write a shell script to get the internal and external marks from the user and check pass or fail. So um, first so first what we so first what we are doing is, first we are taking the no, all the marks from the user in the variables m1 to m5, and we are then adding all the numbers and taking storing the sum in another value, and displaying the value, sorry. And we are then calculating the percentage of the number and displaying and checking if the percentage is greater than 50 or not. If it is greater than 50, then student is passed. If it is smaller than if it is lesser than 50, then the student has failed. Now let's on to the running of this program, which is sh. Enter five subjects for the student. Let's suppose I have about 32, 21, 45, 99, and 100. So the student has passed and displayed here the total is 297, percentage is 59, and the student has passed is displayed already. So moving on to the next part, which is write a shell script to develop the arithmetic calculator. So that means we are working on here basic arithmetic calculator. That means we are going to do just simple plus minus plus addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. Moving on to the program. Okay. So So first we have displayed, first we have asked the user to enter the first number, and then to enter the second number, and we read the input. And after that we are using a while we are using while loop to display these operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and the choice again and again until user quits by his will. Okay, and inside this, and if the user if the users enters any of this number 1 2 3 3 4, then using that we have used switch case here. And switch case, in switch case, first we are performing addition, then subtraction, then multiplication and division. And if it is and sorry addition, multiplication and division, and after that if we are displaying the message to the user that if user wants to continue, if it is yes, y, and if it is no, then n. And if user press y, then same this message will be displayed as it is in case, sorry as it is in loop. Or if the user presses n, then we are going to quit. So let's move on to the working of the program, which is the, so enter one number, let's suppose I'm entering 10. Okay, enter second number, which is 47. No, let's suppose 5. So what I want to do is, let's try division. Okay, enter HR division, the number is 2. Yeah, so the quotient is 2, which is displayed here. If I want to continue, so I want to continue, which is yes. Okay, I want to do addition. Okay, the addition is 15, 10 plus 5, which is also correct. And finally I don't want to continue, so I pressed n, and it and this and we get out of the program. Okay, moving on to the next part. The next part is write a shell script to check whether the enter character is vowel or consonant. So we have written a so I've written a program here. So first the message is displayed that user has to enter a character, and we are reading the character and storing it in the variable ch. So we are using if case. So if that character is a, e, I, o, u, that is in uppercase, or in lowercase, which is a, e, I, o, u, same, then the character is vowel, and if not, then the character is consonant. Now we are going to work on the program. Let's see, which is, so enter character. Let's suppose if I enter a, okay, it is a vowel. Running it once again. If it is also uppercase a, then it's a vowel. Running it once again. If I, let's suppose, enter D, so it is a consonant. So the same will go for uppercase D. And thank you for watching.